Recent developments in solar and wind energy have been impressive, and now they provide a sizable amount for our energy needs. Clean energy storage is a major problem when these renewable energy sources are intermittent. What prevents us from using solar and wind power exclusively? How can we store solar and wind energy for later use? Rust, a potential energy storage material? Wind and solar energy can only be produced while the wind is blowing and the sun is up. We still need electricity after the sun goes down or when it's not windy for 3 days in a row. We need to solve this problem by storing the energy. Power companies must burn fossil fuels, especially natural gas, since it can be stored easily when solar and wind power are not available and demand increases. We will need to find ways to store them if we want an energy grid that only uses solar and wind power. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Engineers and experts from all across the world are coming up with some brilliant ideas. Batteries, specifically lithium-ion batteries, which use a chemical process to store energy, are key to solving the issue of utilizing this solar and wind energy on demand. Lithium-ion batteries are frequently used by individual homes with solar panels to store electricity. Lithium can only be found in a few locations on Earth. Furthermore, due to its relative lightness, it is better suited for items like electric cars and portable electronics. The lithium-ion battery has a lot of drawbacks too. Lithium is flammable. Its capability degrades over time. Its supply is expected to run out by 2080, and scientists predict that its price will not fall quickly. However, there are a few complete alternatives to lithium-ion batteries that look promising. The writing is on the wall. Pumped storage hydro is an alternative form of energy storage. They were initially created in Europe as a means of storing nuclear energy. The US built one in 1929, and many more followed in the 1970s and 1980s. In the US, there are 39 of them. They managed to store energy in a very simple yet intriguing way. During periods of low energy demand, water is pumped from a reservoir or river up a mountain into a larger reservoir using either renewable or fossil fuel electricity. In essence, this energy is transformed into potential energy. So, in order to release the water down the mountain, potential energy is required. There, it is transformed into kinetic energy, which spins a turbine and produces electricity for the grid. It's a method of creating a battery by fusing water, a mountain, and gravity. It can be about 90% efficient, meaning that just 10% of the energy is lost during the process. Although pumped hydro performs well, obtaining more is challenging. Something more affordable and compact than a pumped storage hydro plant would be the ideal way to store renewable energy. Energy Vault is a business that uses gravity to store renewable energy without mountains or water. Instead, a large block of concrete is raised into the air using renewable energy, which then transforms into potential energy. The blocks are then released when necessary, spinning a turbine that transforms the stored potential energy back into electricity. Energy Vault refers to it as a gravity energy storage, and although testing is still ongoing, the company asserts that it may be more than 80% efficient. A company by the name of QuidNet is developing an alternative application of the same idea. Their geomechanical pump storage system pumps water into a pressurized hole underground using renewable energy, so that it can be stored there as a potential energy. Energy Vault and QuidNet are thinking outside the box. Each of these concepts is in various stages of development. By investing in and developing these technologies further, we can solve the storage issue and open the door to a cleaner, more effective energy system. Which of the energy storage solutions covered in this video do you think has the most promise, and why? Comment below. By subscribing to the channel, you can join our community of like-minded people who are committed to creating a cleaner, greener future.